Welcome to Why Am I Watching This? This week's movie is Odd Girl Out, starring Alexa Vega from Spy Kids and Machete Kills. Now, first a bit of business to get out of the way. In my review of the Kim Basinger movie, The Mermaid Chair, I wrongly identified that director as the same person who directed Jason Lives' Friday the 13th Part 6. That was wrong. The director of Jason Lives is the guy who directed this movie, Odd Girl Out, as well as the movie I reviewed called Not Like Everyone Else. His name is Tom McLaughlin, everybody. Here's a picture of him directing Ron Palillo, aka Horshack, and Tom Matthews in Jason Lives. He also directed Cyber Seduction, His Secret Life, a movie about a teenager with a porn addiction, and it's on my dream list of movies to review. The director of The Mermaid Chair is Steven Schachter. He's the person responsible for that piece of shit. God damn, I hated that movie. Alexa Vega plays Vanessa, or V, or sometimes Nessa, who is part of a threesome of popular girlfriends.
Hey, Stace.
Oh, hey, Tiff. Nice skirt.
Yeah, thanks.
I wore that when I was 6.
First off, why is the school so dark? Are they trying to save money on the electric bill? Her friends, Stacy and Nikki, decide to start picking on her. There's some motive behind it. Like, I think Stacy is jealous of Vanessa because the cute boy Tony pays more attention to her than he does to Stacy.
Look who thinks she's all that.
No big deal. Come on, let's go.
But it's all pretty much forgotten once the girls get deep into fucking with Vanessa's life.
Oh, come on, Nick. I know you got an SUV for now, so just park it in one spot.
There's plenty of room over there.
Slut.
Hey, what was that about? What's wrong?
Tony, what'd I do?
Somebody told me something about you and I believed it.
Hey, Stace, check this out. Me and Tiff busted out a rhyme. Nessa was a nice girl, now she's a slut. A dumbass bitch with her head up her butt. Hits on Stacy's boy cause she thinks she's all that. Gives up her best friend, quick as a rat. Used to brag straight A's, now it don't matter cause we're Stacy's crew and we're coming hot at her.
Your awful white girl rap has warmed me to your plight. An alternate title for this movie should have been, Why is everyone so mean? The bullying escalates to the internet. So topical. OMG, they made a website about me. Everyone's gonna see it. Look, the visitor counter is already up to 12. That's actually more than I average on these. Vanessa befriends Emily, played by Sherry Dion Perry. Emily is the only visible black student at their school. She's a bit of an outcast and therefore thick-skinned.
They do it because they know it gets to you. I call them the white tornadoes because they destroy whatever's in their path.
And it doesn't bother you?
They don't have anything that I want.
She's also concentrated on soccer, standing as the antithesis to getting caught up in typical teenage superficiality. She's the only person who doesn't give any credence to the rumors about Vanessa. She sees through the bullshit of gossip and is the only person who befriends Vanessa in her time of need. Now, I love Emily, and I love characters like her, the wise teenager who is able to transcend her age. I don't know if I was necessarily one of those teens. I was probably more like Vanessa, but I certainly had friends like Emily. And those are the people who turn out to be really cool later in life. Trust me on that.
Son, listen, this is important. Girls are brutal. They hurt each other's feelings and tear each other to bits over the smallest things. Guys, smack each other and then go get a beer.
That's because men have no feelings, dear.
That's a stereotype. Men can be just as conniving and bitchy behind each other's backs as women. I'm not just talking about gay men either. I know straight men who are bigger bitches than gay men. Okay, for the most part, I thought the bullying in this movie was pretty tame. That was up until the girls' locker room scene. This is when it gets really disturbing.
Did you check her hair today? She's like mayor of Planet Frizzball. Yeah, she's like a chia pet.
Oh my gosh, and she's getting like so unbelievably porky.
Her hair is the size of Texas, and her ass is like Canada. Yeah, I bet she had to gain a whole bunch of weight just to balance her ton of hair.
There are 9 girls in that room, either verbally assaulting her or listening in on it. Holy shit, no one should have to go through that. The thing is, I work with girls this age every day, and I know that if you were to show a movie with a social message like this to them, hardly any of them would even take it seriously. Vanessa's mom goes to the principal to make a formal complaint about the popular girls, and of course the first thing she wonders is, why the hell are all the lights off? Stacy invites Vanessa to her birthday party, but tells her that the time and date have changed. Vanessa's mom and her spend a lot of time picking out the right outfit for the party. Then they get there and they find out Stacy lied about the time change, and there's no one there. Did the popular girls make it rain too? The resulting meltdown Vanessa suffers is so hard to watch. I started thinking this movie nearly qualifies as torture porn. It's a series of terrorizing schemes, and each one is more severe than the last. Vanessa chops some of her hair off, thinking if she gives herself a ragged hairdo, her mom won't let her go to school.
I can't go to school today.
Why? What's the problem?
Her mom encourages her to be stronger than that and forces her to go to school.
Looks fine. I actually think it looks kind of cool.
You would.
You are going, okay? Because not going is worse.
I actually think this movie could have come with a subtitle, Odd Girl Out, How My Daughter Became a Goth. Okay, Stacy and Nikki made a website specifically focused on making fun of Vanessa. And I knew all along they had to have been paying and or giving hand jobs to a nerd, because there's no way either of them bitches know how to build a website or use Photoshop. And I was right. When the principal finally has enough evidence to nail them, there's a dude in the office with them. Okay, I really dug the final comeuppance scene between Vanessa and Stacy, and the movie does a really good job of building up to it. Major props, because it was awkward as fuck. Not like a well-rehearsed, refined bitch out. Instead, Vanessa just unleashes on Stacy.
Ness, chill.
No! You are so fake. You're annoying, you're rude, and you lie all the time. You're just like Nikki, but even worse. At least everybody knows what to expect from Nikki.
It's imperfect, but it's effective. And the reason I like this is because I like realism. Now, there are times when I don't expect realism, but in a small movie like this, with a social message, it should be striking for intimacy. And that's when I appreciate realism. Odd Girl Out gets all the Hermiones.